Relationships can be tricky, especially when you feel your partner drifting away. It's a gut-wrenching experience that leaves you wondering what went wrong and how to fix it. One strategy that often comes up is the no contact rule. But does it really work? Can giving her space actually bring her back? Let's explore this complex topic and uncover the truth about no contact in relationships. Understanding the pull-away phenomenon, when a partner starts to pull away, it can feel like the ground is shifting beneath your feet. You might notice she's less responsive to your messages, cancels plans more often, or seems emotionally distant when you're together. This behavior can stem from various reasons. She might be dealing with personal issues, feeling overwhelmed by the relationship, or simply losing interest. It's crucial to recognize that her pulling away doesn't necessarily mean the end of your relationship. Sometimes it's a natural part of the ebb and flow of romantic connections. Other times, it might signal deeper issues that need addressing. Understanding the root cause is key to deciding whether no contact is the right move. The no contact rule explained: no contact is exactly what it sounds like, cutting off all communication with your partner for a set period. This means no calls, no texts, no social media interactions, and definitely no accidentally bumping into her. The idea behind this strategy is to give both parties space to reflect on the relationship and their feelings. Proponents of the no contact rule argue that it can reignite attraction by creating mystery and allowing your partner to miss you. They claim it helps reset the dynamic of the relationship and can even make your partner realize your value in their life. But is it really that simple? Can simply disappearing from someone's life make them want you more? The truth is, like most things in relationships, it's complicated. The psychology behind no contact. To understand why no contact might work, we need to delve into human psychology. We often take things for granted when they're constantly available to us. This applies to relationships too. When you're always there, always available, your partner might start to see you as a given rather than someone they need to work to keep in their life. No contact plays on the principle of scarcity. When something or someone becomes scarce, we tend to value it more. By removing yourself from her life, you're creating a void. This void can lead to curiosity, reflection, and potentially a renewed interest in reconnecting. Another psychological factor at play is the fear of loss. When faced with the possibility of losing someone, we often realize how much they mean to us. No contact can trigger this fear, making your partner reevaluate the relationship and their feelings for you. However, it's important to note that these psychological principles aren't foolproof. People are complex, and their reactions to no contact can vary widely based on their personality, attachment style, and the specific circumstances of your relationship. When no contact might work, no contact can be an effective strategy in certain situations. If your partner is feeling smothered or overwhelmed by the relationship, giving her space might be exactly what she needs. This time apart can allow her to miss your presence in her life and appreciate the positive aspects of your relationship. It can also be helpful if you've been overly needy or clingy. Taking a step back gives you the opportunity to work on yourself and become more independent. This self-improvement can make you more attractive in your partner's eyes when you do reconnect. In cases where there's been conflict or tension in the relationship, no contact can provide a cooling-off period. It allows both parties to process their emotions without the pressure of constant interaction. When you eventually reconnect, you might be able to approach the issues with a clearer, calmer perspective. The risks of no contact. While no contact can be effective, it's not without risks. One of the biggest dangers is that your partner might interpret your silence as a lack of interest or caring. If she's already feeling disconnected from the relationship, your sudden absence might confirm her doubts rather than make her miss you. There's also the risk that she'll move on during the no contact period. If she's been considering ending the relationship, your absence might give her the push she needs to make that decision final. Another potential downside is that no contact can create more distance in the relationship. Communication is key in any partnership, and cutting it off completely can lead to misunderstandings and further emotional disconnection. It's also worth considering that no contact might be seen as a manipulative tactic. If your partner realizes you're using this strategy to try to win her back, it could backfire and damage her trust in you. Alternatives to no contact: Given the risks associated with no contact, it's worth exploring alternative approaches. One option is to have an open, honest conversation with your partner about the state of your relationship. Express your concerns about her pulling away and ask if there's anything you can do to improve the situation. Another approach is to give her space without completely cutting off contact. This might involve reducing the frequency of your communication or taking a step back from planning dates and activities. This allows her some breathing room without leaving her feeling abandoned or confused about your intentions. You could also focus on personal growth and self-improvement without implementing a strict no-contact rule. Pursue your own interests, spend time with friends, and work on becoming the best version of yourself. This can make you more attractive to your partner while also preparing you for whatever outcome the relationship might have. Making no contact work. If you do decide to try the no contact approach, there are ways to increase its effectiveness and minimize the risks. First, consider informing your partner about your intentions. You don't need to explicitly state that you're implementing a no contact rule, but you could explain that you think some time apart might be beneficial for both of you. Set a specific time frame for the no contact period. This could be anywhere from a few weeks to a couple of months, depending on your situation. Having a defined endpoint can make the separation feel less daunting and give you both something to work towards. Use this time productively. Focus on self-improvement, pursue your passions, and work on any personal issues that might have contributed to the relationship problems. This ensures that when you do reconnect, you'll be in a better place personally. Prepare for different outcomes. While the goal might be to reignite your partner's interest, it's important to be ready for the possibility that it might not work. Use this time to reflect on what you really want from the relationship and whether it's meeting your needs. When the no contact period ends, approach the reconnection carefully. Don't immediately jump back into intense communication or try to pick up exactly where you left off. Instead, ease back into contact gradually, giving both of you time to adjust and reassess the relationship. The importance of self-reflection, regardless of whether you choose to implement no contact or not, the most crucial aspect of dealing with a partner pulling away is self-reflection. Take this time to honestly evaluate your relationship and your role in it. Are there behaviors or patterns that might have contributed to your partner's withdrawal? Are your needs being met in this relationship? Consider what you want from a romantic partnership and whether this relationship aligns with those desires. Sometimes, a partner pulling away can be a wake-up call that prompts us to realize we've been settling for less than we deserve. It's also worth examining your attachment style and how it might be influencing your reactions to your partner's behavior. If you have an anxious attachment style, for example, you might be more likely to panic when your partner pulls away and feel a strong urge to pursue them. Understanding these patterns can help you respond more effectively to challenges in your relationship. The role of communication. While no contact can sometimes be effective, it's important to remember that healthy relationships thrive on open, honest communication. If you're constantly resorting to no contact or other strategies to manipulate your partner's feelings, it might be a sign that there are deeper issues in the relationship that need addressing. Before implementing no contact, consider whether a heartfelt conversation might be more beneficial. Express your feelings about her pulling away and listen to her perspective without judgment. There might be issues or concerns she's been hesitant to bring up that could be resolved through open dialogue. If communication is broken down in your relationship, it might be worth seeking the help of a couples therapist. A professional can provide tools and strategies to improve your communication and help you work through any underlying issues. Moving forward, whether no contact works to bring her back or not, it's important to use this experience as an opportunity for growth. If the relationship does recover, work on building a stronger foundation through improved communication, mutual respect, and a commitment to meeting each other's needs. If the relationship ends, take the lessons learned into your future partnerships. Use this experience to refine what you're looking for in a partner and to improve your own relationship skills. Remember, a healthy relationship shouldn't require strategies or manipulation to keep it going. If you find yourself constantly wondering how to keep your partner interested or prevent them from pulling away, it might be a sign that this isn't the right relationship for you. The most fulfilling relationships are built on mutual respect, open communication, and a genuine desire to be together. While no contact might sometimes help in the short term, the long-term success of your relationship will depend on both partners being committed to working through challenges together. In conclusion, while the no contact rule can sometimes be effective in bringing a partner back, it's not a magic solution to relationship problems. It comes with risks and should be used thoughtfully and sparingly. The healthiest approach is usually to address issues directly through open communication and a willingness to work on the relationship together. Remember, the goal isn't just to keep someone in your life, but to build a fulfilling, mutually satisfying partnership.